Good morning. Saturday again. I promised you to talk about teaching, about lessons, about how to teach, what the possibilities are in teaching, and explain a little bit about the way that I teach, or I like to teach. Because I think teaching is very nice. It's been done by many. Uh, of course, I myself also been taught in school, and during my school period, I noticed that you can teach in different ways. So for me, teaching is more like creating an experience. It's more focused on the individual strength of people, and it's focused on the knowledge of people that they already have. Because I think that's something that's easy to forget when you follow a class or you go to school. Is you learn tricks, you learn nice techniques, you've been shown examples, and you can translate that, you can copy that into your own type of work. But I think it's better to work in a slightly different way. So for me, teaching is more creating and seeing and almost reading a student. Because I believe that as a teacher, you have to be willing to step into the world of the students, have a look around, see what the doubts are, what the fears are, what the capabilities are of the students, and what the knowledge is of the student. And from that point on, take them back into the teacher's world. Uh, and not expecting students to just step into the teacher's world, because I think a good teacher should step into the student's world. So, for example, when I teach, and in May there's a 3-day floral experience, I don't name it for nothing floral experience, because it is an experience you will get in the 3 days. But for example, the first moment the students come into the studio, I want them to make 2 designs for me, and I have an alarm clock, and you get, say, 25 minutes to create a design. And the only thing I'm doing then at that moment is just looking at the students. So looking how they work, how do they take their knife, how do they handle flowers, how do they pick flowers, how do they hold the flowers, what are the moments they are doubting, or what are the moments they are thinking like this, what should I do, or looking to the students next to them, because that's for me a lot of information. So that 25 minutes I use to really almost read the students, to see the capabilities, the knowledge, the technique, but also the fears and the doubts, because everyone has that, and especially if you're if you don't have a lot of experience and you're trying to do new things, you always have that fear: will it succeed or will it fail? And I think those are important things. That's important information for a teacher to see what the capabilities are. And like I said before, don't start running if you don't know how to walk. And I think if you truly want to learn in an honest and pure way, um, floristry and creating nice designs and developing your skills, you don't have to go too fast. You must take it slow, in your own pace, in your own rhythm, because that's important. Because then the foundation of all that knowledge is good, is strong, and it's close to yourself. And that's really important. And to learn tricks is easy. I mean, that's not difficult. I can show you a nice design with Equizatum. We have it here. We take some metal wires that we put in, and it's not really difficult, but it's just a trick, and it will stay just a trick, and you can copy it and you can earn money with it. But what I like in teaching is not only to teach you tricks, that can make you money, and that you will work faster with it and you will enjoy it more. That's one big part, teaching tricks. But the other part is teaching to be your own teacher. So I think the most important thing, or the most beautiful thing you can achieve, is to be your own teacher. Because that means you can educate yourself, you can learn from yourself, and you can develop more of your own style. So I'm just taking them like this, putting it together, fixing it a little bit. So teaching is more than just showing tricks, showing nice examples, and asking the students, well, make this, and when they finished, talk about the good and the bad things that they've done. No, teaching has to come from a person, and teaching has to be done from the student's point of view, because you as a student, you as a florist, have a certain way, a certain belief, a certain values about floristry, what you like and what you don't like. And that is something you should take with you when you design with flowers. So I'm just easily creating it like this. You see? And this is just a nice trick. And now I'm just folding it like this. And remember, floristry should be fun. It should be easy. And when it's fun and easy, it will go better, it will go faster, and it will turn out nicer. Because you're working in a natural rhythm. So what we do now is I take this and I fold it back like this. And I'm now doing it a little bit slower than I normally do this, so you can easily see what is happening. And again, it's all about playing with your materials. Floristry is not difficult. It's the ideas and to find your own DNA, your own style of working, that is difficult, because it's easy to get lost in all the possibilities, and it's much more difficult to stay on track with the things you really like and your own values and your own strength and capability of floristry. So what we do is just go around like this, and you see already this is a nice frame. Then I just go waving and plaiting. I'm not thinking too much, it's just fun. And what we do is we want to create a structure that is strong, that we can use as a base for, say, wedding design or a nice hand-tie bouquet. And again, it should be easy, it should be fun, and the materials will show you, will tell you what you can do with it. So you also have to dive into your materials, dive in techniques, and a good teacher will show you all those possibilities. So I'm just waving and plaiting. And sometimes they break. Doesn't matter, because in this stage it's just important to create, to play, and you see already how easy it is. We can just add a few loose ones just to make it a little bit stronger, fix the ones that are still a bit loose. And we do the same trick. We just go back, we wave and we plait the material through. And the more you wave and you plait this material, stronger it will get. And this is something, if you practice this, you can make this in 4 or 5 minutes. And then you will get space and time to enjoy it more. Work without stress, work without doubt, and earn more money. So, this is just a very simple design, a simple trick that can make you a hand-tie bouquet, a bridal bouquet. We can glue materials in, we can use Callas, Asclepia, Tifa, make it complete. Weighs nothing, strong, very nice, easy, and fun. It's just a trick. It's just a simple trick we can teach. What I like to do is not only teach tricks like this, but also almost teach you to be a designer in creating your own tricks that suit you as a person. Because I think, like I said before, the foundation is important. Who are you as a person, and what are your dreams, your ambitions in floristry? And we build on those passions, those dreams, and those ambitions, and we create techniques, knowledge, capabilities to fit those dreams and ambitions, to fit you as a person. And if you teach in that way, you create more individual, strong floral designers. And I think that is what the trade needs in the future to last, is we need strong individual designers that can stand out and that can really turn the world around by just doing what they dream of and doing what they believe and present that to their customers. So teaching for me is not only teaching you tricks, it's also teaching you how to think about materials, how to think about your ambitions, how to think about your knowledge, your capabilities and your techniques, and how to translate them to you as a person. And that's why I always step into your world when you come and follow, for example, class, because I need to know who my student is. I want to know what they dream of. I want to know their fears, their doubts, and their capabilities in floristry. And when I know that, I can play around with you and we can work on those things to make you a better designer. Another designer that follows classes and is good in copying things, or is good in doing tricks, but is also good in being the best designer they can be. And that's basically yourself as a person. So again, this is too short of time to really talk about all the teaching. For the people who already have signed up for the 3-day floral experience in May, well done. It will be fun and it will be a floral experience. And I can promise you, you will learn more in 3 days than you will learn in a year. Because in 3 days we will talk, show and work with about 40 techniques. We will use about 7-8 different types of glue, and you will be seen about 40 examples, tricks, but not only the tricks, the story behind the tricks. So I hope you enjoy this talk. Maybe we can do another talk about teaching about lesson, about how to create, how to find passion, and more of that on a later stage. I just want to say, enjoy your weekend, keep doing what you do, keep loving what you do, and keep smiling, because you know when you do smile, it will turn out nicer. And it's better to look at for your customers if they see a smiling florist. So enjoy, cheers, have a great weekend, and I can only say see you next time. So bye bye.